Hello, welcome to Gamescape 3D. My name is Jeremy and I want to thank you for taking a moment to join us today. Today we're going to take a look at a promotional model that we'll be releasing in support of our live Kickstarter, Savage Realms Ctadel. You should be able to find a link somewhere on this page. If you haven't checked it out yet, please do so and consider supporting us in our endeavors. Please keep in mind that the design features you're going to see here are for dealing with a much larger structure. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this thing apart and we'll take a look at it feature by feature. Okay, first we'll discuss the fence. The fence is a simple open lock design. You have a regular corner, a mirrored corner, and a straightaway, and those just clip together. The only unique feature really with this wall is the gate. There is a functioning gate, and this just slides in, and then there's a little latch on top that holds the door in place. If you're printing in PLA, this might be a little loose. If you're printing in ABS, it'll probably be pretty tight. Okay. This is the main body of the miniature stronghold, and you'll notice that I have the tops of these pillars directly attached on top. You can also attach them onto the battlements of the roof. In my experience, that does not create an aesthetically pleasing result, as a lot of times when you only have one peg in there, you know, these things can kind of pop up a little bit and warp. So I think it's better this way there. And then after these are anchored, that'll also help you keep your roof in place. It'll give you something to slide up against, okay? Now, when this thing is open, you'll see there's a second functional door right down there, okay? This top part might be a little loose that latches into the top of the wall right here, but that'll lock into place and stay secure after that second story is put into place. Provided a little tile with a generic chaos symbol that you can put in there. You could use that as a fire pit, an altar, a well, whatever sort of idea you have for that. The archway uses an annular connector. Sometimes if people are printing really fast, these will spin out a little bit. If you're having an issue with that, in fact, I'll just say this: when you go to print this piece, print it slower than you print your other pieces so you don't have an issue with that. One other thing I want to mention is these little windows right here. You can print these with 7% support. I usually eliminate the need for auto support, but I'm in kind of a hurry since this is a demo model, so just use 7% support on those, and use 7% support on these skull caps. Okay, that should be more than enough. And the cleanup on that is literally going to be about 15 seconds for small parts like that. It's almost not worth it to make it support free. Okay, the next thing we're going to take a look at is the little second story loft that slides on top. And this is where I start to use my open peg connectors. Okay, I use them on large buildings because they provide a more sturdy stacking mechanism. On smaller buildings, I like to use them because it eliminates the need to print overly thick walls. So if I'm doing a timber frame house, I don't want obnoxiously thick walls like what I need with a clip system. You'll have slots for 2 pegs. The pegs come in various sizes. It's a serrated peg. Okay, and you can print a short one, you can even print a long one and just break it in half and sort of shove it in there, and then it shoves into the floor of the tile, and that creates a lip for it to lock into place on the piece below. You can probably use these on the top part as well. I'm showcasing a larger square peg, but with those anchor points you could probably just put them right here and be done with it. Anyways, that's all there is to it. The rest of it is just a loose open lock construct. Okay, and trying to get a little more mileage out of this build. There's not a lot there. One thing you could do is you could copy this half round section over onto the other side and then move your front door right here. On another Thingiverse release, I've released a sample of our buttress wall system, and you might be able to use those parts to extend this flat wall part over another section. Thank you again for your time, and have a great day. Oh, also let me know if you have any issues. I'm always available and happy to answer any questions you might have.